The thing that removes the fluff, this is a very powerful, this is not a tea. Everybody calls it a tea. This is a food. One night at a meeting, I said, this is not a tea, it's a food. So a guy took one of these down to hospital there in Tulsa and said, would you analyze this tea? And the analysis came back, it's not a tea, it's a food. This is the opposite of Nu Plus. Nu Plus is expansive. Calli is contractive. We've had people get rid of hemorrhoids and varicose veins, chelate and pull heavy metals from the body. This is, I would recommend a bag per gallon when you're just starting. We got this in the mail with no instructions. We made it a bag per cup because this is a tea bag. And boy, did we ever cleanse. We had no idea what was going on. It was so powerful, I couldn't pass a tree on a golf course. People I was playing golf with said, you better go to the doctor. I wouldn't tell anybody what I was doing because I thought Chinese herbs sound kooky anyway. But so we found out as we went along that it's better if you're fluffy. And most people in America have some fluff, to drink it weaker and then strengthen if you need to. But this needs to be steeped in warm water. In 10 minutes, the nutrition is pulled out of the bag and the water becomes a food. And this is my water. I drink it all day long. At one time, I was 20 to 30 cups of coffee a day when I coached in college football. We'd go to work at 7 in the morning till 1 at night, so I'd live with the coffee pots. One year I lived to be 60 to try this. I totally lost my taste for caffeine. I was still making a gallon of coffee every day, and all at once the gallon would sit there 2 or 3 days, so we quit making it. But it'll help balance the cravings. The body has to balance expansive, contractive, hot and cold, and pH. If you eat meat, you'll crave sugar because meat is very contractive. Your body wants something to balance. A bipolar person is very expansive and become manic, and they can't come back in. Then they come back in, become contracted, and become very depressed. We should flow in and out every day. Nu Plus is expansive, Calli is contractive. Those are two opposite energies that balance each other. I like mine hot, because I drink all that coffee hot, so you can chill it after you prepare it. But this is Calli, and it helps remove that fluff. Harold Roy came to us, and he worked as a chemist, a biochemist, 62 years old. He was 5'9", weighed 272 pounds. And he watched our tape, and he said, I've been in the chemistry field all my life. I don't see how anything can work like that. And I said, well, Harold, come over. I guaranteed him, and he's the only one I would guarantee, because people will cheat. I found that out. I said, I'll guarantee you this will work if you'll follow my formula. And he stayed completely out of the negative foods. In 7 months, he lost 70 pounds. He said, my mental clarity is better than it's ever been. And if you go in the program, you start changing, you'll have more energy, the mental clarity will change, and your skin will totally change. Most of my age spots are gone. Not that I miss them, but it's nice just to look there. I look at so many people, 75 years old, they have large spots on their arms from age spots. Those will come up to the top and flake off. They're things my liver couldn't break down, evidently, and they'll come up the top, they'll flake off, and they're gone. But that's neat. But Harold went to the library and checked everything that I talked about, and he said it's worse than what you say. And I said, well, I don't try to make it too bad. Most people think it's bad enough already. After 7 months, he broke that vow to not go into those acid foods. He went back into negative foods and gained 12 pounds in 2 days. He said, now I understand. Everybody has to try it. It took him 7 months before he did, but you eat the negative foods, you cause more stress, more albumin's loose, you retain fluid in the interstitial space. My eyes water, Lois's fingers swell. We can eat minestrone soup and a salad at a restaurant. There's so much sodium in it, it retains fluid. And so this is Calli, Nu Plus and Calli.